Sorry.
No, you're good. I wanted to stop you and talk to you before you went out.
All right.
To go back to our topic of keeping the car wound up and keeping the car going. You're doing a great example of it right now. I'm going to say a sprint car. A midget, you drive it at 90%. A sprint car, you drive it at 80%. Right now, we're at about 240%.
Holy smokes.
Okay? So right now, you're very busy in the car. Okay? This should be like driving a school bus.
Okay.
Okay? It should be very slow, very cumbersome. So right now, as fast as you are reacting in the car is understanding about every third movement.
Okay.
So right now, I want you to drive the start-finish line. I want your foot completely off the throttle pedal.
Okay.
I do not want you to touch that throttle pedal until you get to that light pole. True center of the corner. The car should be pointed this direction.
Okay.
I want you to go to the V. I want you to lift there. And I do not want you to touch the throttle pedal until you get to the center of the corner.
Okay.
So if you think about it, I've slowed you down a ton.
Yeah,
I'll bet you on the clock I'm going to make you 0.2 of a second faster.
Okay.
You've spent more time driving the car this way, okay, that you finally get it turned with the throttle pedal. Instead of letting the car and the suspension do the work, you're doing everything with the rear tires and the throttle pedal. Let the car do the work. That's why we spent all the money on it, okay?
All right.
So once it's pointed this direction, if you think about as you're driving down the straightaway right now, our focal point should be what? Start finish line?
Well,
10 feet off the fence?
Yeah,
right?
yeah, that's right. A lift point, an entry point.
Okay, and that's your driving point as well. When you leave this corner, you should be a foot off of that infield berm, and that should be a straight line to that. You should be looking straight out of this, and that car should be driving straight to that. Has it ever done that?
No, I've had a pretty
I think that the car has been spinning the tires. The car has been this location, and you're looking out of this way.
Okay, right.
So if the car is going down the straightaway this way, what tire is driving?
It can't be fast.
Yeah, what tire would be driving?
Neither. Right
Obviously,
rear, if any.
If the car's pointed that way, it'd be the right rear. If the car's pointed that way, it'd be the left rear. So that means that tire's doing nothing, right?
Yeah.
So you've already given away 50% of the grip.
Okay.
So in your mind, I'm thinking, it says, well, I gotta drive harder because I gotta go faster. But we're deleting the drive of this tire even more.
I see.
Now we're making that tire, when you step on it and spins the tire, doesn't the tire get narrower?
That's right,
It
stands up.
Right? So now you're reducing the grip on that one. So even though the RPM is good and allowed, we're only got maybe 40% of grip.
Okay.
What's the most important thing?
Grip is everything.
There you go. So if you concentrate, which is going to be harder in hell because you've done this long enough now, you have a pattern. If you can concentrate on lifting and not rolling back into the throttle until I tell you, I want your feedback. I guarantee I'm going to make your job easier.
All right.
And I guarantee I'm going to make it faster.
Okay, so how do I get the thing rotated? Do I just roll around?
Okay. For rotated as in car entry of the corner?
Yeah.
Okay. So
I
when you
usually pop it up.
when you let off the corner, when you let off the throttle pedal, what are you supposed to do next?
Well, just roll the entry. Let the stagger turn
Do
to
we
the
not use
center.
the brake?
No.
Okay, we got to use the brake.
Okay.
Okay. So when we go around the racetrack, my driving point is going to be lined up at the start-finish line. I'm going to accelerate. I'm probably not ever going to get more than half throttle in this car today.
Okay. Yep.
Midget, you're probably going to get down, but not in track conditions today. As soon as I lift there, I go to the brake pedal and steering. That's what gets the car to start sliding. We have a left front brake. We have no right front brake, right? So what does that do to the front end?
Pulls it in.
Pulls it over. That immediately breaks the rear of the car loose, right?
Okay, right.
Now the car's already sliding. If you accelerate to get the car to break free, now you've lost.
Lifted the front, taking our fronts off.
There you go. And you've lost grip, right? So now you have to wait that much longer to get grip back. Does that make sense? So if your grip is here, and this is too much grip and this is not enough grip, right? So if we spin the tires with the throttle pedal, it goes way this way, right? Unless you can only spin it, say, 1% more than grip, so like 1 mile an hour, you know, just barely enough to get it to slip, then it comes back to zero quicker. But right now it's wah, wah, wah. How long does it take to come back to here?
A long time.
But that's our forward drive, right?
Yes.
So the more you accelerate and the more you get with the throttle in the corner entry, the harder you made your job on the exit.
Right. I'm just hurting myself
We only
more and
want
more.
this much loose, right?
Okay.
So I don't use throttle to get the thing in the corner.
Right.
Now the midget, I might use a touch, but I can tell by the way you're driving, it's way too much.
Okay.
And that's why when I told you to lift and let the car come back to neutral, that's why this isn't making sense.
Yeah.
So I want you to do this. I want you to concentrate on the points I tell you. I want you to accelerate to the start-finish line. I want you off. I want you to stab the brake. I want you to slow the car down like you're coming to a traffic stop. I want you to stop the brake, turn the steering wheel, and that's going to step the ass of the car out. Right?
Okay.
Then I want you to start as you get to that post, and as it's straight, I want you to accelerate. If it starts getting too much, don't accelerate anymore until you get to the V. And it is going to feel like you're going 10 miles an hour.
Okay.
Okay? You're going to have more stamina. You're going to have more control.
Yeah, I'm wearing myself out.
I want you to run 10 laps like that. We're going to pull you in, and then we're going to do repeat.
Okay.
Sound fair? So I don't ever want... Okay?
Slow.
All you're doing is killing yourself. All right?
In gear.
I'm going to make you better. You've got to listen and be patient with me, because what I'm teaching you is going to feel stupid.
10-4, Coach.
All right?
Good to go.
Get set, and I'm gonna just jump in when you ask. How was that?
It felt different.
Okay.
1 and 2 felt very different from 3 and 4. Like I need to carry more speed into 3 and 4. It felt like I was totally driving a bus.
Yep.
1 and 2 felt good. Yes, it's just a weird. Feels slow.
4.5 tenths faster.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
With a whole lot less bus.
It's got to be easier to drive. Got to be easier to drive.
Yeah, it is
and
much
the
easier.
reason it's giving you a hard time is you're too high now. Now you're up in that shit.
Okay.
So if that was nighttime and that was wet, there'd be a lot of grip there.
I see,
right?
I see.
So now there's not a lot of grip.
Right,
okay,
right.
so you're up there and the tire's got no consistency. So I want you to move back down. That's what he was trying to get you to do.
Okay, I thought he was
15 feet up off the infield berm, 2 lanes.
Okay, so I'm
and
running.
And that is like 25 feet up right now.
Okay, so I'm running on the. So I want to be down on the packed.
Yes,
the packed
yes,
lane.
for sure,
okay.
for sure. So we're going to use you for video right now. So as soon as you want you to go ahead and get ready, I want you to concentrate on that, and I'm just going to push you off. In the meantime, we're not going to talk. Okay?
I'll focus on that.
You got it?
Okay, I'm going to do a 10-second intro.
Jonathan, I need you back in turn 1. He'll be in turn 3. Keep him out of the cushion, please.
I'm going to do a 10-second intro, then I'm going to call you in, so it'll be off camera in the beginning. Then you're going to give me basically a 2-minute rundown of how this car works, all the offset, the power, you know, tell me, I'll ask you questions along the way. We'll do a walk around, he'll come in for close-ups, and then we'll say, let's see what it's like on the track.
You got it. Go ahead and start.
Okay, so give me a 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Get up.
Hey guys, Bassam Wassa broadcasting live from Ventura, California. I'm learning today how to drive sideways in a 700 horsepower sprint car in the dirt. This is a little bit of insanity. To learn the ropes, we've got Corey Krusman here, racing expert. How are you, man?
I'm good. Thanks for coming out today.
Thanks for having me. I'm having a great time out here, but you know, I want you to explain before we show a demo lap what we're doing here with this car. Now, how is this set up to turn in the dirt? It's not really your typical racing scenario for those who are used to grip racing. Now, what is it that's unique in the dirt with this car?
So first off, we're racing a sprint car. This is called a non-wing sprint car, 360 cubic inches. It's about 630 horsepower. There is no transmission. So it's either in gear or out of gear. We have to put it in gear. We push start them with a truck. Once we're out on the racetrack, all we've got to do is concentrate on pushing the tires up. Now we're in dirt, so it's obviously a game. More traction, the faster we go. Not necessarily the faster the motor goes, the faster we go. So this is obviously set up to make a left-hand turn its whole life. As you can see, we're at a quarter-mile dirt track.
We'll get a rear view to show how offset this car is.
So this is what we call a non-wing traditional sprint car. We've made everything offset to the left side. So the car weighs about 1,100 pounds. If we look at the left side tire, it's obviously tucked into the center of the car more. The right side tire is spaced out more. Right side tire is 105 inches in circumference. This tire is 90 inches in circumference. So if you think about our old red Solo Cup, we lay it on the side, we roll it, it tries to go in a circle. But in the meantime, that helps us with the corner. As we go down the straightaway, that means one of the tires is giving up traction. Traction is what we want. So we have a driver here all the way from Australia that has come out just to hone up on his skills. We do about 400 to 600 people a year, from people that have never had any experience, never seen a sprint car, to people that race week in and week out. Off-road, motocross, drag racing, it doesn't matter because the car teaches you so much.
Now, I will share this. In my experience in this car, you go from 0 to, well, you're idling, so it's not exactly 0 horsepower, 20 miles an hour, 25 mile an hour idle, to about 630 horsepower, about 3 inches of travel with the throttle.
So the throttle pedal moves 3 1/4 inches. We never ever get full throttle. As much as we want to say we are, at a racetrack like this, it spins the tires, we lose drive, therefore we're slower. But let me tell you, idling at about 2,000 RPM, it is incredible and feels like 200 miles an hour.
And when it starts up, it's this, I mean, it's a totally loping idle. It's definitely a race car.
Let's show them how.
Let's do this, yeah. So this is super crude and super awesome. Check this out, guys.
Okay, so nice and smooth.